Welcome back to Jam Session. I'm your host, Caitlin Barbee, and I'm here with Luke Wildman. We're going to be talking a little bit about his music. Thanks for joining us, Luke. So exactly how would you describe like your sound, like the genre that you play?
I like to tell people it's rock and roll with a Texas accent.
Oh, I like that. So
more red dirt, Texas country type of stuff. But.
So do you have any influences in like the Texas country sphere that you?
Oh yeah, Lord, there's lots of them. There's guys that we know real well like Jerry Audley, and there's guys that everybody knows like Cody Canada and Stoney LaRue and Wade Bowen and those guys. But I'm always looking at everybody. Everybody kind of influences each other.
Okay, now where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Sulphur Springs.
Okay.
Right now, I just moved to the area. I've been living everywhere. I did 6 years in New Jersey. I worked a couple years up in Oklahoma. I lived in Yukon, Oklahoma. I lived in Dallas for quite a while. South Grand Prairie, Oak Cliff, Mesquite, anywhere I could get work, Fort Worth. So kind of from everywhere.
So have you been playing music that entire time?
Actually, no. I didn't start playing music until I got out of the Air Force. Right before I got out, a good buddy of mine named Alan gave me a guitar. He was not musically inclined whatsoever, and through the years, it just kind of grew on me, and all of a sudden I found out that I can do it and do it for kind of a living, you know.
So did you teach yourself to play?
Yeah. Thanks to YouTube and internet chord charts and things like that. Yeah, I taught myself how to play.
Okay, now is it just you in a band, or are you with? Or is it just you, or are you in a band with other people?
Oh yeah, I have a band of my own. It's Luke Wildman. We're playing under my name all over DFW and North Texas. Right now, but yeah, I've got a good group of guys, and we're working on something here. We got a little niche we're trying to carve out in the Texas country music scene.
And I'm assuming y'all like write your own songs and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans to like record anything?
Oh yeah. I've actually recorded a couple of them already, and when you do record, you start with a scratch track. It's just me and a guitar, and they add the band. You know, it's a pretty big process to get the whole band in there. It's pretty neat what the guys do in the studio. But yeah, we've got some plans. We're trying to release our album by the beginning of next year, but things are always changing with musicians. You know, guys come in and leave all the time, so you just kind of feel it as you go.
Okay, so earlier you said you lived all over. So out of all the places you've lived so far, where is your favorite? Like, where's the best place for you for making music and stuff?
Oh, for making music, definitely Fort Worth. Definitely Fort Worth.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah, that's where it's at right now. Anything Texas country starts in Fort Worth and it winds up going to Austin, you know, but in North Texas, Fort Worth is definitely the place. Personally, where I would like to live of those places, I would probably say Yukon, Oklahoma. I really like the work ethic. Everybody works hard up there. They got good music. Grady, formerly of Cross Canadian Ragweed, has a little venue right down the road there in Yukon, and there's just always something going on. Real good, hard-working people.
So, have you done any big shows here recently, or where have you been performing lately?
Well, lately it's been I've rebuilt the band a few months ago, and we just started the Luke Wildman project. We've been playing anywhere we can. Really, we played local venues like in Greenville, Heartlines, the Hangar. This past Saturday, we played at the Eagle Lodge in Paris. But we
I know what that is.
Yeah. It's just right down the road.
I've done that.
But we do have some pretty big plans coming up. On the 11th, we'll be playing in Terrell at a place called Swingin' Doors. On the 19th and 20th is a really cool deal for us. We're getting to play the Hazard County Homecoming, where all the Dukes of Hazzard stars come back, and they have a car show. And Cooter, one of the main characters from the Dukes of Hazzard, has his own band, and so we're going to get to play for all the people that come out and have a good time. Then on the 25th, we go to the House of Blues, and we try to blow the doors off there. We'll see what happens.
That is awesome. The 25th, was that a Saturday or a Friday? Or what is it?
It's October 25th.
Okay.
I think it's a Friday. I'm pretty positive it's Friday. I don't know. I'm not good with calendars. I got a manager that helps me with all this.
All right, so you've got a manager. Who is your manager? Who are all the people in your band?
Jeff Munson has been working as my manager. He's kind of been elevated to a higher position now. He's taken some more people. He's really over marketing right now. He's kind of my personal advisor. He's got a woman under him working named Amy Sweeney. She's been helping me. It's a team effort, really. That's the thing about musicians. It's not really competition between one band to the other. The successful ones help each other out, and I got guys like Matthew Middleton really, sticking his neck out there and throwing gigs and stuff like that out there. Yeah, he's a good guy. He is a good guy. Right here from A&M Commerce.
And we've had him on Studio 122 to play before, and he's really awesome.
He is.
But so band members, what's going on with your bands?
Band members, they're constantly changing. Yeah, they're constantly changing. I've been playing with a group of guys that are really great guys, great musicians, but like I said, they're constantly moving in and out, and that's kind of part of the reason why it's easier to work under one person's name than a band name. You see that a lot.
Yeah, because it changes so much. So in your band, do you have just like the basic, like the drums, the guitar, the bass?
What I've been playing with is drums, bass. We have twin lead guitars. We're making some changes though. We're gonna feature a steel guitar and a fiddle in the band.
To add a little twang into there.
Yeah.
I like it.
We got the rock and roll side there, but we need a little bit more of the twang in there, and that's what we're working at. Awesome.
So have you been on any radio stations lately? Like, have you put anything out there to play?
No, none of my original stuff has touched there yet. So it's all raw. It's first time anybody has heard it.
So what is your favorite song that you have that you're doing right now that you like?
It's a song called "Drunken Cowboy." It's just about. It's really about guys that do what we do. You know, your job is to go out there and teach everyone to have a good time. It doesn't matter what your problems or your day-to-day stresses are. You kind of leave those to the side and you leave everybody with a good memory and a good time.
That's awesome. Have you been playing? Has it gotten a lot of good reception?
Yeah. People seem to really be responsive to that song, and it's the one that we always debut when we play our originals. If we're going to do one, we're going to do that one.
So do you have kind of like a little following of people that know who you are, come to your shows?
Yeah, there's a few ladies that come to our shows pretty regularly. But we got T-shirts. I wish I'd worn one of my T-shirts today, but we got our own T-shirts with the logo on the back. It's kind of cool. It's got a chick holding a shotgun, and what's not cooler than a chick in a shotgun?
I don't know. I'm not sure. So you've got ladies. Any male fans around?
Yeah. There's a few. They usually come with the
with the ladies.
No, there are. We've got a little bit of a following developing, and really good people. That's the thing I love about the music business is met really the greatest people I've ever met in my life have been directly through music. So I'm very fortunate. And the funny thing is my grandfather was a retired band director in Sulphur Springs. He worked there for about 45 years at the high school. And he always, of course, discouraged music because, as everybody knows, teachers don't get paid enough, So I kind of shied away from that. I went to the Air Force for a while and started to try my hand as an aircraft mechanic. But for some reason, I just got pulled back to the music. And that's what I do. I do it every day of the week.
Okay, will you tell us again what your upcoming shows are so that we can...
We've got October 11th, we've got the Swinging Doors in Terrell. October 19th and 20th, we have the Hazard County Homecoming. And then October 25th, we've got the House of Blues. And we'll have more shows, I'm sure, on the 12th and 26th coming up. And I believe we have a private party on the 4th. But a lot of times shows just because we're new to the area, we've only been together playing since May pretty much, and it comes weekly. They just kind of populate wherever.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. This has been a jam session coming up. Luke Waldman's going to play a few more songs, but keep tuned in.